Hi. So, I'm really tired. It's 10:20 right now, and I just realized that I was supposed to make a video today, and I looked in the mirror and I thought, "Oh my gosh, I'm uglier than I've ever been ever." So, this video will be audio only because seriously, you don't want to see what I look like right now. Um But like I said, I'm super tired, and we're gonna see how it goes. Um, so I'm going to try to. I I'm conflicted because on one hand I want to talk about the things that we've been talking about, or that I've been talking about, and on the other hand I don't want to dwell on a topic. But today I'm going to keep talking about music and um talking about music, it's made me think about music more than normal, and so I had this realization actually a couple weeks ago that I was thinking about more today, which is that music is such an incredibly large portion of my life. And when I say that, I don't just mean that I listen to music a lot or something. I mean, I honestly believe that music is a fundamental part of my life in a way that it isn't for most people. Um, so, for example, I think I already said this, but I always have a song stuck in my head. So right now I have a song stuck in my head. I was gonna say, what it was, but it has bad words in the title, so it's it's by the rapper Watsky, and um but earlier I had a different song stuck in my head, but it's not always the like any type of song, but there's always a song in my head, and the song that it is affects the whole way that I perceive the world at that given time. So, for example, earlier I had the song Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb stuck in my head. And it's one of my favorite songs, but whenever I listen to it, it makes me incredibly sad. And everything that I encounter is sad when I have that song stuck in my head. And even when I'm not thinking about that song actively, whatever happens, I'm feeling sad when I have that song in my head. The song I have stuck in my head right now has sort of an uplifting quality about it. So I'm feeling kind of good, even though I'm really tired. But I like I said, I really believe that it affects me more than most people, and for on one hand that's really weird for me to think about, to try to imagine. Like, I'll be talking to someone and they'll say, I don't have a song stuck in my head right now, and I'll say, wow, I can't not remember the last time that happened to me. And right now I cannot remember the last time that I did not have a song stuck in my head, because it's always there. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I enjoy it a lot. I can't imagine what it would be like to not have a song in my head, but I imagine it would suck. But it's phenomenal to me to think about this phenomenon. And there's another side to it, which is that if you're a songwriter, I know, Marcus, you have written a song. I hope you've you're working on writing more songs. But as a songwriter, you have this power to affect people's lives in a way which is really incredible. Like, the song that I have stuck in my head right now is about depression, and I said it was uplifting earlier. It's not. It's about depression, but then at the end it sort of turns uplifting. Um, but if you, I mean, it's sort of uplifting throughout, but it's sort of I don't know, but if you can, it's sort of calling out to people with depression, being like, you can do it. And as a songwriter writing that song, I mean, the thought that I wouldn't at all be surprised if someone was like gonna kill themselves and then they heard that song and they decided not to or something. I'm not saying I think that happened with that specific song, but that has happened with songs, and I don't say that from experience, but given the number of people in the world and songs and suicidal people and stuff, that has happened with a song. And to imagine writing a song that saves someone's life is just ridiculous. I cannot comprehend it. So I'll close with that striking point. That's something that like I said, I realized, I had that realization about how big a part of my life music is, a couple weeks ago, and, I guess I've been wanting to talk to someone about it, so, there you go. And, thanks for bearing with me, in my no video, I don't know what I'm saying. Good night, and happy Tuesday.